One of my favorite weekend activities is to visit our neighborhood Costco. There it is over that big building full of goodies. Now, for those of you who are not American, what the fuck is Costco? Why should anyone give a shit? The one really remarkable thing that I found is any person who's not American, you bring them to a Costco and they're just blown away. They're completely blown away. And I've shopped in many markets across the world. I've been into the Mercado Central in la Ciudad de Mexico. I've been to Tsukiji and the successor Tsukiji market in Tokyo. I've been to the Denpasar market in Bali, of course, which literally means something about the market. Denpasar, I don't know what Den actually means, but Pasar is definitely market. What other markets have I gone to? Muchos, hay muchos, right? Many markets across the world. But this market is different. This market has something else. All right, so let's go inside and see what makes this market different. The first thing about this market that makes it pretty incredible is you have to pay to actually shop here. That's quite a different type of mindset than most other markets, right? I mean, what kind of market do you need to pay to actually shop there? But let's take a look and see how many people want to pay to shop here. 1, 2, 3. Quite a lot. All right, so let's go inside and take a look at the first thing. Here's the first item we'll take a look at. This is 30 grams of milk protein. Of course, because everyone needs that. It's being sold for 30 bucks, and there's a shitload in there. Anyways, that's probably not the most impressive thing. The more impressive thing are things like this. See this gigantic TV? This is a Sony Bravia. So this thing is probably $4,000 if you get it anywhere else. Well, here it's $3,000. Here's another example of something that normally you wouldn't find, right? Bose noise canceling headphones, normally probably about $400, $319. Here's one that I like. DJI drone. I don't know. Normally these are at $500 or something. Here, let's see how much they are at Costco. They are probably... Okay, can't find the site. Oh, hey, look at that. Here's the very gimbal that I'm recording from that I got here at the store. So, anyways, it's all there. So, what's another example? Here's an oddity. This is something you don't see every day. So, at Buca Vista, we tend to buy a lot of high-quality computing devices, and this is necessary for us to make the most of our time. So, the best place it seems like in the world to buy Mac gear is not actually at Apple, but it's at Costco. And the real strange reason that you can get a really good deal here at Costco, because if you take a look at it, most places will sell an item with a commission included to it, right? You need to pay the salesperson for helping you sell the product. But remember what I told you earlier about how you pay for membership? You actually pay to shop here? Well, one of, I guess, the perks of paying for membership is that they give you back all that commission that normally goes to the salesperson, right? So let me say that again. They give you back all that commission that normally goes back to the salesperson, and that can be quite significant because the salespeople get paid quite a lot for each item, right? So if you buy one of these little cards here, and it's not exactly cheap, it's about $100 a year, but you get access to basically no commission, no markup goods. Now, why is that important? You'd be surprised how expensive everything is normally when you actually pay for it at the regular price. So, I'll give you an example. Groceries are usually sold at 3 times the normal price. So, when you actually go and buy groceries at a normal store, you're paying about 3 times more than what the wholesale rate is. Here at Costco, you get basically 70% discount by not having to pay that rate, which is pretty incredible. Anyway, oh, this was fun. Everyone always loves one of these. These are Bose portable speakers so that you can definitely make yourself a nuisance to people in your surrounding. Once again, $119, pretty reasonable. Not even their best price can be as low as I think about $99 sometime. All right, anyway, me need to get cart because cart is important. All right, I'm just gonna go out and get a cart. All right, anyways, because this store is so huge, the actual sort of size for shopping here is pretty big. A normal shopping cart is probably half this size. This is a Costco size shopping cart, but let's go ahead and get one because I plan on buying some shit. All right, back into the fold. As you can see, pretty popular. I'm back. All right, anyway, Now I got my silly little shopping cart, so ready to rock. Generally, what I really like to do here is to take a look at all the gigantic screens and imagine all this. This is crazy, right? Here, look, this is something you wouldn't see every day. This is a 75-inch TV for $849. For under $1,000, you can get a TV the size of your windshield probably for a car. So that part is absurd and irrational. And here's another example of something you don't see every day. So external hard drive. Here's a 2 terabyte hard drive that I'm probably going to need soon to record all this shit. And then it's on sale for, let's see, the princely sum of $129, which is pretty interesting. Now, how often does one go to Costco? Oh wow, so distracting here. How can you focus at all? Here, wireless charging pad for AirPods, phone, Apple Watch. Yep, pretty standard to have all 3 of these over here in San Ramon. So what's a good frequency to essentially shop at Costco for? I guess you could come here all the time because it feels like you're always saving money by buying things in bulk. What could you buy in bulk that you don't need in bulk? How about this? Here's an interesting idea. How about we buy water filters in bulk, yeah? Water filters, because we don't trust the clean water they provide us, so we need to clean that up again. How about these? Then toothbrush heads. Because normal toothbrushes are just not good enough, so we need to buy these toothbrush heads. These are not cheap, right? These are about $64.99, but I think instead of, let's say, this is another weird thing in the United States, all right? So instead of actually seeing a toothbrush as just a piece of plastic, I think it's sort of seen as a healthcare product. And so that's kind of why the high prices for something that probably only costs $5. But anyway, I'm not here to criticize how somebody wants to exploit other people in capitalism. This is good for GDP. So, okay, let's keep on going. What else is good? This is a pretty interesting and private subject, but I do like to get good cookware here. So, when you look for good cookware, you want something that's fairly thick, right? So here's a pot, and the real test to see if a pot is any good is here. You see that edge, that lip there? Thick. It's thick all the way around. It's pressed from a single, not pressed from thin metal. It's like a sandwich of multi-metal, so it has heat dispersion and all this other crap. I don't really care, but I just know that it's not like a simple to produce product. All right, cookware is over here, dining ware is over here, serving trays. This is where you start seeing some really interesting value. Okay, like for example, this gigantic serving tray. This thing is a princely sum of $23, which is, oh, here we go. Here's something I've always wanted to get. So back in Bali, we love to do Sunday brunch, and this is a lodge girdle. Anyways, $23. How can you go wrong? Well, of course you can go wrong, because the actual cost of the iron is probably only $2. But hey, legacy, quality of product, shipping and handling, all that is kind of built into it. All right, anyways, let's see what else is usually good. So it's kind of hard to stay focused sometimes in a Costco because there's so many things that just steal your eyeballs away. And I guess the one genius that Jim Senegal had when he built these warehouse stores was that he thought about how this concept here, let me show you this concept. This is actually pretty interesting. There's this thing called an SKU. So SKU is this particular number you see on the side of any particular product. Now, the SKU is an information issue. So the more SKUs, the more products you actually hold, the more complex it is to do your retailing. And why is that? Well, you got to remember the prices, you got to remember if things are going to be discounted, you got to keep track of where the inventory is. So Costco came up with this pretty interesting idea of actually reducing the number of SKUs, and you can take a look at an example here, right? The SKUs are written right up here at the top. And the main benefit to actually reducing the SKUs is that it reduces your complexity of information management. So you don't need to keep track of all these different lines. You don't need to have so many different relationships. You don't need to store inventory that you don't sell. So you can use effective data management to just restrict what you want to sell to the things that do actually sell. And that is one of the greatest things about every Costco, that you don't actually want to buy everything, but everything that you do see here is something that, consider buying, right? So it's kind of logical. Why actually keep 30, 40 items of something that sucks. Why not just take the one thing in that category that everybody wants to buy, like guava nectar, right? Why not just take the one item in that category that you want to buy and focus on selling that? That's a good idea, right? So that's kind of, you see here is utter focus on what works and no waste of energy on things that don't work. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, coconut water. Yes. All right, coconut water that's organic. Let me take a sip. Thank you. All right, so another cool thing. So always an interesting concept here. So I guess if you're really hungry and you want to get the most for your buck, you can just kind of Costco and sample everything. I'm definitely going to be trying some of these out. All right, how do I keep this entertaining enough so that people will actually watch to this point? Let's see what's good. Okay, let's go to take a look at the fruit section. So anyways, Echo, my daughter, loves this stuff because in Bali most of these things are just expensive because they have to be air freighted in, but we live in the glorious country of the United States in the Valley of California where you can get Mexican strawberries. How about that? Yeah? Bizarre. I thought we lived in one of the most large areas in the world, but Mexican strawberries, blueberries, oh, I don't know. I get kind of confused sometimes what to buy here. Echo, some greens. I probably will always get some apples. Okay, how can you say no to grapes? I mean, always good. So, in go the grapes. Now I've been able to identify my container here. Okay. Donde está? Okay. There's grapes. Okay. Now, good. The other sort of bit weird thing is I'm probably the only person filming, so I just sound like a moron who's talking to themselves. But anyhow, okay, let's go to this section. This section is pretty cool. So, fresh produce. Try to eat more plant stuff these days, and oh my god, it's fucking cold. Yeah. So we've got some deep freezers up there. They freeze this entire area with these super powerful air conditioners. You would normally find these in cold storage facilities, but here at Costco you can just walk right in. There's a air curtain back there that's kind of cold air isolated out. So let's see what's good. I'm gonna get some salad, baby spinach. It's good for almost everything. Okay, that's pretty cool. What else is good? Echo wants some broccoli, so I'll look for some broccoli. Okay, broccoli salad kit. Here's some broccoli. Yes, all right. So my daughter is pretty good about actually eating healthy. She does have a craving for these food items, right? So that's good. And let's see if we can get some mushrooms. Biologic. Okay. I'll show you the haul after I get out of here because my fingers are freezing off. All right, back out again. What's what we got? Yeah, good stuff here. Walking past other good stuff. Certainly in I don't know, like a little. All right, go have to walk all the way back. All right, found it. It's good. Okay, managed to bring everything I needed back. Okay, so the broccoli, spinach, and mushrooms. Okay. All right. Sometimes you hear some strange languages here at this Costco. It's fairly international, like "Как-ты-день" по-русски, right? So you got some people who do come to this Costco from time to time. Not sure what their deal is. They probably like "Я хочу есть," I don't know, "Я хочу выпить vodka." So let's keep on going. Let's see what else is noteworthy. Meat section. Lots of meat. Lots of seafood. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay. Thighs. I do like chicken thighs. Chicken thighs are a really good beginning to many different types of delicious, and they're pretty affordable too. It gets a little bit tired of eating these things because the way they are. But hey, look, I mean, $16. How can you go wrong? Okay, I can get those. All right. Oh, this is something fun. That look at all these lobsters. Like normally, it would be so to see and get all this kind of wild lobster. I mean, cheap. You know, about almost $80 for 3 tails. But I mean, look at this. Got some Maine lobster here too. Pretty awesome. So yeah, price is pretty unbeatable here. Quality of seafood is also top notch. It's basically what you would probably expect to get at a more high-end restaurant, right? So definitely not the Cisco stuff that restaurant suppliers give you. All right, I'm gonna focus on doing the rest of my shopping, but definitely thought that it would be fun. Oh, yes, of course, the alcohol is pretty key. See, lots of booze can keep your misery down to an ultra minimum level. Considering we have to live here in our very sad Northern California climate, things like this kind of stuff really drowns away all the sorrow. A lot of sorrow here. All right, long story short, Costco is pretty much a very unique and wonderful experience for American, the height of capitalism, and hopefully this short little tour through it gave a bit of an insider look, right? All right, this is Jing again from Market Insight. Catch you next time.